You ever drink an entire bottle of vermouth? Glad I'm not alone. It had been a long night, a cold night. There was a beauty to the frost, glittery, the street lamps on it. I walked home from the bar. My hands were frozen around the bottle. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. When I got back, it wasn't long before he walked in.
Are you a Ruby Rocket?
I am. Have a seat.
Oh, no, that's a little gross. I won't sit in that seat, but looks good for an American seat. So I hear you do the private investigating?
That's right.
Oh, that's good, that's good. I maybe have something for you to privately investigate, Ruby. Ruby Rocket.
What's your name, friend?
Curtis.
Nice to meet you, Curtis.
What's so funny about Curtis?
It was just the way you said
It's the name I was given, Ruby.
Just seemed like you weren't so sure.
Yeah, well, that's what all my friends call me. Got lots of friends everywhere, all over the world. I'm a man of the world, Ruby. You ever been to the world?
As a matter of fact, I have. But my world is all right here in Kashigo City.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. This is a real shithole place. This is the worst place I've ever been to. I've been to so many places, Ruby. The worst.
Look, Curtis, Kashigo may be a shithole, but it's my shithole. Okay, I'm the only one who gets to call it a shithole.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yes, Ruby. Crazy. You're crazy.
Do you want some vermouth?
Yes, yes. Hey, vermouth. Now you're talking. Okay, this is what I drink.
It's cold outside. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to stay warm.
Listen, Ruby, I got some things I need you to find.
Tell me about it.
Jewels.
Jewels.
Jewels, Ruby. Sapphires in particular. Thought maybe I'm missing sapphires. I go to the Ruby Rocket. Because your name's Ruby, like the jewels.
You hired me to find your jewels because my name is the same as a jewel?
As a jewel.
All right.
But it's a serious, Ruby. I'm a very serious. I run a museum, okay? And all of my jewels, they just go missing one day. One day I was there curating the museum like I do. That's what I do. I curate a museum.
Once again, I'm not so sure you're telling me the truth.
All honesty, Ruby. I'm a very honest person, okay? From somewhere in the world.
The more somebody tells you they're an honest person, the less you believe them. Right? Right.
Never told a lie in my whole life, Ruby. But anyway.
Where's your museum, Curtis?
It's a traveling museum. I go to different places. I set up in different places. It's a new concept that people come. They call it the pop-up museum. We stop, then we go, then we stop, then we go. So we and then one day I stopped, Ruby, and we went to go, and there was no more sapphire. So I don't know. This was somewhere out west last time. I've been following paper trails, Ruby, missing things. Like I talk to other people with names with the jewels, and they tell me it's further and further east, and then they say it's in transportation, and then I said, well, what does that mean even?
He just kept talking, but was saying nothing. Didn't matter, because I wasn't listening. All I was thinking about was petting the furry thing he was wearing.
Yeah, and so that's how my mom made her special meatloaf. But listen, Ruby, The last thing I heard, it was on the boat. There's the boat docks. There's the boat docks.
Do you mean the docks?
The docks.
Usually we just call them the docks, not the boat docks.
We call them something else where I'm from, okay?
What do you call them?
Piers. We call them the Piers, Ruby. I hear it was at the Pier.
What language do you speak, Curtis?
All languages, Ruby. I speak many languages, okay? I'm a man of the world. They're at the docks, Ruby. In particular, in the USS McAllister. Go there. Maybe you'll
You just... His ambiguous European accent suddenly turned Midwestern. I knew there was more to this man than he was letting me know. But it only made me like him more.
I got a big box for you, Ruby, okay?
A big box?
Big box, money.
Big box, money?
I got lots of the money.
You got money? How about those pearls? I like how they look on you, but I think I'd like how they look on me better.
You want my pearls?
I have a friend that I think might like them even more, a friend named Link. He's a very fancy lady.
I give you half now.
No, Curtis, no!
Okay.
No, I'll let you keep them for now.
No, Ruby, you keep these. Feel what it feels like to be a person of the world.
Person of the world just like you, Curtis.
Goodbye, Ruby. I look forward to holding my jewels in the hand. Sorry, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'm a very nice, kind, respectful person. We'll talk. It's a good talking. Bye, Ruby.
I watched out my window as he walked away. I couldn't help but thinking about his jewels and what it would look like to watch him handle them. How much fun it might be for me to get to handle his jewels sometime. I had the pearls hanging from my hand. I decided I needed to go down to the docks. My old friend Tony, he was always there and helpful at the docks. See, Tony's father and my mother were good friends. Tony was a sensitive soul. I went to see what he might be able to tell me.
Hey, Ruby.
Did you hear me coming?
Yeah.
Thought I was quiet.
No, I got good ears.
You always have had good ears. You're so sensitive.
All kinds of ways. I got a tickle in the back of my throat, so I wouldn't stand too close, unless you really want to.
You know, I always want to, Tony.
New necklace?
Yeah, it's a payment for a job that I haven't done yet.
Wow. I almost never get paid for work until I do it.
I almost never get paid for work even when I do it.
So I'm just a job, huh, Ruby? You never come down to the docks to just say, "Hey, Tony, how are the docks?" "Hey, Tony, you want to have lunch down by the docks?" "Oh, yeah, I was already down here because I work at the docks. It's really good fish and chip down at the docks. We could go to my favorite place. They save a table for me."
We gonna go through this again, Tony? Every time I come see you, you complain about how I don't come and see you.
Just hurts my feelings, Ruby. You know? I feel like people think, "Oh, he works at the docks. He's probably pretty tough." But I'm about to cry.
You've always been more of a woman than I have been, Tony. It's what I love about you.
Yeah, I love you too, Ruby. What do you need?
I need to know what you know about, what was the name of that ship? USS Marshall McAllister. Yeah, that's the one.
McAllister, it was in here a couple days ago. It's funny you ask. It's just another lady down here asking. Another private eye lady.
Who was it? What'd she look like? Did you kiss her?
I wish. She was pretty. Oh, wow. Now you know what it feels like to hurt, don't you, Ruby?
Sure, I had it coming. But I didn't think he could swing so low. That's fine, Tony, that's fine. I always thought you thought I was pretty, Tony, that's all.
Oh, I do, Ruby. Don't get me started, I'll cry. God, here they come.
Oh, God. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
No, they're coming. No! Your face is like a flower.
Shit,
God,
my vermouth.
damn it. No, it's fine.
It's all right, Tony, I don't mind. It was pretty hot when you were mean to me there for a second.
Oh, you're fucked up, Ruby.
Yeah, I sure am.
You are fucked up. That's why this will never work.
That's right. You're as fucked up as I am, Tony.
Just all kind of different. Listen,
What about the USS McAllister?
I don't know. She asked me all the questions. I told her everything I knew. It had been here, it left.
Did you
They
see
unloaded some stuff.
Did you see anything they unloaded?
Boxes.
Did they say what they were?
Don't lick up my tears, Ruby.
Come here, I want to lick them.
God damn it.
Let me
No,
lick your tears.
Ruby,
You know I love
don't
how your
like
tears
this.
taste.
Oh. It's perverse, Ruby Rocket.
They're delicious tears, Tony.
I'm a sweet boy.
They're sweet and salty.
Yeah.
Any of the
Yeah,
boxes
they
have any markings on them? Anything at all? Where they might have been going? You recognize anybody who came to pick them up?
Oh. Yeah, there's some folks from a pawn shop that sometimes do business down here. I don't know. I think I saw them. I had a really hard day, if I'm honest.
Oh God. All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
A baby looked at me weird, so I
Okay.
was in a mood.
I love you, Tony.
Yeah.
You're a good man. I walked away, listening as his cries faded in the distance. Not because his crying was getting any less, but just because I was getting further and further away. I could hear them for hours, bouncing off the buildings throughout Kashiko City. I went to the pawn shop. I'd been there a lot of times, pawned a lot of things. I went to see my old friend.
Yeah, thanks for calling Jimmy's Pawn Shop on 54th and 17th, behind the railroad tracks underneath that other pawn shop. How can I help you? Oh, huh? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Timmy! He's not here. Okay, bye. Ring, ring. Oh, hold on a second. Hi, well.
I can tell you just said ring, ring, Jimmy.
How you doing, Toots?
I know you like to look busy when people walk in.
Ring, ring, ring. Hold on a second.
Okay, all right.
Hello, this is Jimmy's Pawn Shop on 54th, 17th, underneath the rail. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Listen,
Big customer right there.
yeah.
What can I do for you, Ruby?
Look, I just came into some jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not one for pearls.
Okay.
I was wondering if maybe I could trade these in for something, maybe something that would go with my eyes, make me feel pretty. I've recently taken a blow to my self-esteem.
Yeah, I give you $5 for those, Ruby.
$5.
$5.
This is a long string of pearls, Jimmy.
It's 1934, Ruby.
You're a
You know how
thief.
much 5 is? It's so much money. That is so much money. I don't even know if I got it in the till. I gotta look. I might have to go to the safe, Ruby. I'll check it out.
All right, listen. I'm not looking for cash. I'm looking for something pretty, maybe something blue.
Like quarters? I got blue quarters. You want quarters?
Why are your quarters blue, Jimmy?
I mark them. I don't know, Ruby. It's just something I do. Ring, ring, ring. Thanks for calling, Jimmy. I gotta go. Bye-bye. I'm busy, Ruby.
How about a sapphire, Jimmy?
A what?
Sapphire. It's a blue gem.
Everybody knows Jimmy don't take sapphires.
Nobody knows that, Jimmy.
Everybody knows.
Nobody knows it.
Everybody on
If anyone
54th
knew
and
it, I would know
17th
it, Jimmy, and I don't know it, so that's not true.
That's not, yeah, it is true, Ruby.
No.
Ask my mom. You want to call her?
Jimmy, who gave you this phone?
Oh, no,
It's not
where's
in
the cord? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay. Ruby, listen, I just don't do business in jewels, okay? I don't do jewels. Everybody knows that.
What kind of pawn shop doesn't deal in jewels, Jimmy?
This pawn shop, I've gotten duped on jewels one too many times. Someone else that does jewels in this neighborhood. He's a jewelry person.
Let me ask you this. Anybody else come in asking about jewels today?
People talk, Ruby. People come
Somebody
in.
pretty? Somebody prettier than I am?
She was.
Son of a bitch.
Thanks so much for letting me look through your receipts, Jimmy.
Oh, anything for you, Sapphire.
I
You
didn't know
are
anything about jewels. He was right.
something else.
He doesn't do jewels.
Nice hat. That's a really nice hat.
Thank you.
You want some vermouth? I just got it from my fridge. I got.
Any day a friend offers you a drink is a day to drink.
I should have known. It was my old rival, Sapphire Submarine. She's a private dick. She comes and goes with the ships. Travels the world, comes back to Kashigo City. I don't know why. Maybe she feels pretty here. But I didn't like her, she didn't like me. There she was, working on the same case for some reason, or at least following the same trail that I was following. Nice to see you, Sapphire.
So good to see you, Ruby. As I always say, to see a friend is a day I hope never ends.
That's something she said. I heard her say it when she walked in earlier.
To see a friend is a day that never ends. It's a terrible saying.
What? No.
Doesn't mean anything.
I got it tattooed on my lower back. You want to see? My friend does tattoos. Look right there. What?
The
what's
truth
this?
is, Sapphire was so beautiful, as soon as he said it, I was wishing that I had that tattoo on my back. She had that kind of face, that kind of figure. Did you just say yes, she does, Tom? Because I thought we had something special, Tom. Can we still have that? I don't know if we can. I feel betrayed. I feel hurt. Goddamn Sapphire.
So you got the tip, right? About where to go, about who to talk to?
To the jewelry person?
Yeah, you got the address, you're good.
Why are you working on my case, Sapphire?
I don't.
Rude.
Thank you.
Maybe I'm being rude because you're being rude. Walking around my city prettier than I am. Following all my leads before I can get there. Not smoking, not drinking, acting like you're everything that everybody wishes I was, but I've never been.
Ring, ring. It's the rude police, Ruby. They're here to talk to you.
Yeah, well, your phone's not plugged in, Jimmy, so I'm not taking that call.
Someday I'm gonna get a real one.
I can't help it if I get hired.
Who hired you?
A man named Curtis. At least I think that's his name. It took him a while to say it. Who hired you?
That's how he said it.
But the two Curtis.
Curtis. I think it was 3.
It's probably the same Curtis. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for there to be one less detective around here. And I'm thinking I'm not the one that's going to be subtracted from this equation.
Well, there will be one less detective when I solve the case and go. Oh.
You're so goddamn smug.
No. I just love mysteries. I love them. A tale, as I always say. A day with a mystery is a day that will go down in history.
She don't say that. I heard her say it earlier.
It's almost the same saying as your other saying. Your sayings are stupid.
Wait, you know what? They cheer me up.
You know what? I don't care.
Well, I wish you
They
did
make
care.
me sad.
Well, I don't like seeing you sad.
Stop being so nice, Sapphire.
Help it. You want to do
You know
something
what?
about how
Yeah,
nice
I am gonna do something about how
Fine.
nice you are.
You know what I
Why
always
don't you
say?
come? What do you say?
If you're gonna fight, do it right.
Oh God. There was just something about her perkiness and her beautiful face and her beautiful figure and her little sayings that I wanted to tattoo all over my body. And I don't know, maybe it was the vermouth, but I lost control. Trying to punch the pretty out of her. I just kept punching her face over and over again. Those perfect angular cheekbones and that perfect jawline was breaking my fingers. But it didn't stop me. I punched her till she was passed out. This is not really part of my job. I took my vermouth and I left. Didn't feel so proud of myself, but I had a job to do. I knew when Jimmy was talking about a jewelry kind of person, he was talking about Kashigo's only jewelry collector. His name was Maximilian. He lived up on the hill. Kashigo has one hill with 3 big houses. That's where the 3 rich families live. Maximilian was one of them. I went up and I left Sapphire there and I let myself into Max's house to see what maybe he knew.
How did you get in here?
Window was open.
Someone's going to lose their job. Can I help you?
Hopefully it's not me. Huh?
Are you drunk?
Very sorry about the trail of blood I left on your carpet. I took a good hit to the jaw earlier. Still bleeding.
Should I call the police?
If you want.
I like you. You're very different than most people who come through my house.
That's good news.
Are you a prostitute?
Oh gosh. No.
Me neither.
I apologize for not asking you in reverse.
Would have been polite.
Seems like the polite thing to do.
It's fine.
Are you a prostitute?
No.
Okay, you answered that already, I guess. Since I heard you have some jewels. I recently came into some jewels. I have this pearl necklace. I'm not a pearl kind of lady.
No, you don't seem it. Do you mind? No, these are very low quality, so maybe they suit you better than I thought.
I was wondering if maybe you had something that could make me feel pretty. Maybe bring out the color of my eyes or something. It's just like a sapphire.
No, I'm afraid I'm plumb out. So sorry.
You're out of sapphires?
I am. They're rare in Kashiga.
It's a strange place to be.
I got the jewels.
Oh, shit. Okay, thank you. Okay, very good.
One blue one, one red one.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, why don't
They
you
didn't
just,
see me. I snuck in,
just
I
why
snuck
don't you
out. They
head
didn't know I was
hey,
there.
Market,
Yeah.
why don't you just head on out?
Great.
Head on out.
Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
Ruby Rocket.
Hi.
What's your name?
Margaret.
Margaret.
Margaret. With a K.
Margaret is my second cousin. And that's all you need to know about Margaret. Get out of here, Margaret. Margaret.
Okay.
Margaret, get out. Margaret,
Ruby,
go.
great to meet you.
Margaret, get to your room.
Margaret.
Margaret sleeps in a...
I'm really good at sneaking around and
Oh,
stuff.
God, Margaret.
Oh, yeah?
God
You need me
damn
to
it,
sneak in
Margaret.
and steal something for you?
Margaret!
What?
Go ahead and leave.
Great.
Is it like Margaret, but with a K where the G would be?
Yep.
Well, do you have a card? Do you have a business card in case I need you to steal some
You
stuff?
just ask him where to find me.
Okay.
Margaret spends most of Margaret's time in the basement.
Yeah.
And if Margaret doesn't want to lose getting out of the basement privileges, then Margaret will leave this office right now.
I will leave this office right now. But look real quick. They look so shiny.
Yes, Margaret,
Well, it looks like you just came into some sapphires
I did.
and some rubies.
One sapphire and one ruby.
Good job,
I
Margaret.
took them.
God damn it, Margaret.
But he asked me to.
Yes. She got that, Margaret.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll be down in the basement.
Forever, probably, Margaret.
No, you can come down and play cards with me, though. It's all set up ready. You'll be down later?
Yes, Margaret, I'll be down later.
I'll get it all ready.
Great.
It was the strangest relationship I had ever seen. Were they cousins? Were they lovers? Were they siblings? Does it matter? Looks like I'm not the only one who likes blue things.
No, it looks like you're not. Listen, I know it seems like Margaret stole those two jewels, but yeah, she did. Ha!
See,
Sorry.
it's okay.
I've got a lot of rage.
That wasn't. If you want to see rage, you should see what I just did. Wasn't pretty. Anyway, look, I'm not the police, so I won't report you for stealing those jewels as long as you just give me those blue ones back. I know who those belong to, and he's hired me to find them.
All right. You can have them back, but may I just look at them for a little while? I just love jewels. And these two jewels, as you can see, are beautiful.
Sure. They are beautiful.
Will you hold them?
Don't touch my gun.
I want to look up close. The clarity of a truly real sapphire is one of the only things in this world that arouses me sexually. Okay, this is weird. Yeah. Sorry, maybe there's better light over here.
Is it not doing the trick for you, Maximilian?
This is a fake. A fake! Should I check that one?
Probably.
I'm sorry, I should have checked them both before I did my big
No,
reaction.
I think it's just. I think it's appropriate to do it upon the first discovery. Okay.
I'm sure this one will be real.
I heard you yelling when I was in the basement.
Oh, Margaret! Wait, Margaret, come check this for me.
Okay.
Margaret, you know what I've taught you about jewels.
Yes.
That's right here. You should be able to see it, Margaret.
I can see it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What
It doesn't have any of the properties of any proper sapphire.
Yes?
Exactly. It looks like it probably weighs about 2 grams per ounce.
Yes, yes. But Margaret, does it look real?
No. But I took them from the museum, just like you said, right from the exhibit. They were there, from the traveling museum.
Were there any other ones that maybe you missed?
No.
I really don't.
No.
Yes, this is also
I took
fake.
the ruby.
It's fake! God damn it.
You know, it might make you feel better. Cards.
That's what I thought was coming. Look, I'll take this. I'll give them back to their rightful owner.
Well, make sure the rightful owner knows that they're garbage.
I will. And if you ever wanna kiss and roll around with Sapphire sometime, I'd be up for it.
I will think about that.
I will too.
Margaret.
Why were these sapphires fake, Tom? Link, do you know? Look, your pearls match. You already have pearls. Do you want more pearls? We'll see. I took the fake sapphires and fake rubies and went back to my office. I knew my client would be coming back. We'd have some things to talk about.
Here you got the good news, Ruby.
Well,
That's my jewels.
I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news.
Give me the good news first, Ruby, and then leave out the bad news.
I found your jewels.
Oh, that's a great news. So, okay, I'll take them.
The bad news is, Curtis, I know why you hired me instead of the police. And it wasn't just because you thought that my name being Ruby would make me a specialist in finding jewels. You didn't want the police to be involved because you knew the jewels that were stolen weren't real jewels. Those were fake jewels. What'd you do with the real ones?
That's the golf clap, Ruby. Sit down. Put the gun down first or I'll shoot. I'll shoot the gun out of your hand. Put the gun down, Ruby. I'm crazy. Put it down, I'm crazy.
I dare you to try it.
That was awesome. Yeah, Ruby.
All right.
Yeah. I put the fake jewels into the museum, okay? Because there were real jewels at one point, okay? But I sold them, and I bought nice things for myself because, the Curtis don't have nice things. The Curtis grows up on a boat. The Curtis live on a houseboat for 12 years on the river floating, okay? Yeah, old Curtis maybe wants bigger, better things. So old Curtis starts a museum and sells fake things. One day he'd be a billionaire, I don't know, like the Rockefellers. I don't know, Ruby. I'm crazy, I got a lot of thoughts are going in my head, okay?
It was one of those moments where the bad guy reveals his plan. Except the plan made very little sense.
It's all about the money, Ruby.
I know, but did you ever have real jewels, or is the museum a fraud?
I had a real jewels. Just like these.
You taking these back?
Yes.
I knew it was too good to be true.
That was awesome too, no! You sit it down, Ruby. I gotta think what I'm gonna do with you, okay? Have I killed people before? Nobody knows. Nobody know Curtis. He's crazy. He's a mystery.
Do you know if you've ever killed anybody before, Curtis?
I don't know, Ruby. I don't like talking about my past, even though I just revealed everything about it.
Sort of, really, just kind of. It wasn't.
A little bit.
There's something about a houseboat on a
Have
river.
you ever lived on a houseboat,
No,
Ruby?
no.
It's not nice. There's a rocking. There's a rolling. There's the swaying, okay?
Okay.
I only want to be on the land.
Look,
Okay.
Curtis, there's no harm done here, right?
I don't trust you, Ruby. I don't trust this country. I don't trust you.
I've got your jewels in my pockets. Just take the jewels out of my pockets.
You do it.
And
I don't know if I like this idea. Remember last time, Ruby?
I wish I had another gun, but I don't. Just have your jewels.
Drop the gun, Curtis.
It's a Sapphire.
Drop it.
I could shoot that gun, okay? You go. I wasn't gonna hurt you, okay? I hired both of you.
No! Oh, no! Sapphire!
Ruby?
Sapphire!
Ruby?
Sapphire! Sapphire!
Ruby?
Sapphire! Sapphire!
Ruby?
Don't die, Sapphire!
Your hand is right on the wound.
Oh, sorry! Oh, it's stopping the blood!
Okay.
It's just in your shoulder, you're gonna be okay.
You're so beautiful in this light.
Here, I'm gonna suck the bullet out. Here, hold on. Hold on, put your hand on there. Clean it out with this vermouth. Why did you do it, Sapphire? Why did you take a bullet from me after I beat you ruthlessly for no reason?
Because I've always wanted to be you, Ruby.
Why in the would you want to be me? You're pretty, and you're happy, and you have real cool sayings, even if I made fun of you for them.
Because you're so strong, Ruby. You're even good when you're drunk. I mean, that's amazing. Think about how good of a detective you are. 'Cause I can't believe you're standing up straight most of the time. You're so good. You're so smart. I'm positive. I wasn't born with all the smarts, but I'm happy. And you know what I always say? If a bullet ever goes in your arm, you just take it with charm.
You're amazing.
You're amazing, Ruby.
You're not gonna die, Sapphire. You're not gonna die. We're just gonna get you to a doctor, okay? But when she stood up, our eyes locked, and then our lips locked, and we made love. We made love right there on the floor of my office, with her arm bleeding and Curtis dead from multiple bullet wounds. And then I took her to the doctor, and they were able to patch her up. She got on the next ship out. And the first thing I did was I went to the tattoo parlor on 8th and Fillmore. And I put the saying, when you get a bullet in your arm, you take it with charm. Tattooed all across my back in honor of Sapphire Submarine. And that's the story of the stolen sapphire. Did you enjoy it? Matt Lask, Sams, Tyler, Quinn, Arnista doing all the lights and sound effects, Timm doing all these amazing visuals, and Jake Hall doing all the live music. Thank you guys so much. We're recording all these shows we're doing very soon. We're going to release a Ruby Rocket podcast. You can listen to that. And we've been doing the show here on a regular basis with different variations of these guys. Plus, we've done it in Miami and in St. Louis Obispo and LA. And so improvisers all over doing the show. Some who've never even seen it have just jumped in and done the show. So keep your eyes out for that. There's a Ruby Rocket Instagram, and you can also see there's an illustrator who's making comic books of Ruby and all kinds of stuff. So follow that and keep in touch with us. And let's have one last round of applause for you guys, because you've been an amazing audience.